Hello, gentle people. Today we are doing some art supplies like you know I love to do, and I have oil pastels and I've tried different brands of oil pastels before, but always the cheap stuff. So I decided to splurge on some Sennelier. And if you've been with me for a while, you know I do have Sennelier watercolors, the ones that have honey in the binder, and they're excellent quality watercolor paints. But I've always kind of stayed away from oil pastels because they kind of look like crayons and they're not my thing. But we are not shying away from art supplies, so I decided to get these. And je ne sais pas français. The only thing I know on here is 12 introductory colors because it says so in English. But let's see. Yeah, pretty much everything is in France. Well, French. They were made in France. And when you open them up, they have this little pamphlet here. And Sennelier oil pastels have been around for a very, very long time, longer than any of us have been alive, I think. And let me see. Yup, it's pretty much, oh no, wait, actually there is some English there, right there. In 1949, Pablo Picasso asked Henri Sennelier to create a new medium that had qualities of oil paint and soft pastel in an easy-to-apply stick form. Picasso told Henri, "I want a colored pastel that I can paint on anything, wood, paper, canvas, or metal, without having to prepare or prime the surface." This collaboration between the great genius of modern art and its master colorist gave birth to Sennelier oil pastels, pure and intense drawing sticks with a completely new form of consistency and smoothness. Only the combination of Picasso's request with the know-how of Henri Sennelier could have created this new medium that enables artists to express their talent so fully. And let's see, as far as application, apply colors directly, mix colors on support, blend with a rag or even your finger, dilute colors with turpentine and blend them with a brush. Colors may be sculpted with a preheated palette knife after heating. Adhere and inlay pigments, sand, sawdust, wood, paper, glass, or metal into moist color. So I didn't know it could do all that extra stuff, and that sounds interesting. But all we're going to do today is test them out. Just swatch them out, which is what I always do every time I get new colors. And there they are. It's just the introductory kit. All right, so let's open up this book and get started. You guys know this is my little swatchy book right here. Right. Sheesh, I probably need to start a new one soon. All right, so the first thing I always do is write down the name. I can't find a pencil. Where are my pencils? Okay, here we go. Okay, so Sennelier oil, and I hear the garbage truck in the background, so hopefully you can't hear it. Sennelier oil pastels. And where are we gonna start? Let's start with the Negra. Let's see, do they have the names on there? And the reason why I wanted to try Sennelier was because of the consistency, because the other pastels that I have, they're just very grainy and chalky. This feels very smooth, and look, if you give it a good proper rub, you don't have that like splotchy white weird looking stuff like when you use regular cheap oil pastels like I've been using. Yeah, so people, this is smooth. And this sketchbook it's the handmade watercolor, well, handmade cotton rag paper, and it has bumps and ridges on this, but this is filling up all the bumps and ridges. It feels like oil paint sticks is what it feels like. Very smooth. And I really like, this is what I don't like about crayons or, you know, anything kind of waxy. You notice it leaves those little spaces in between, but with this you can actually go in and fill them up. Isn't that cool? Yeah, I dig it. Rouge, that one was. I'll go over the names after, but for now we'll just go through the colors. And I'll just call them the names that I know them by. Orange. All right, what is this? Mustard looking. It's so smooth. Well, they are so smooth. Ooh, look at this lemon yellow. That's nice and bright. And I've been working on a lot of, I don't want to say, yeah, I guess they're kind of mixed media. Kind of, sort of, not really. Not really in the sense that they're all paint. The things I've been working on, they're all paint, but all different kinds of paint. Well, I shouldn't say different kinds, but different forms, really. So I've been using acrylic and I've been using the paint pens, but I wanted to incorporate some different textures in there, and I've been wanting to try the Sennelier for a long time, the oil pastels. I love this blue. This blue is really nice. And they do come in bigger sizes, and you can go directly over top of your paint with this stuff. I really like blue. And just two more. It's a very light one. It really does feel like oil paint. And then the white, which you're really not going to see, but let me use my finger and see what happens when I do this. Yeah, they blend very well. And again, remember, this is like super rough paper. Let's see here. Yup, that works. Oh, I kind of messed up there. Yup. They blend very well. All right, so let me see the colors that they're called. This is Noir, which is obviously black. Where is it? Umber and Rouge, Mandarin. I think this one was Sienna, right? Oh no, Ochre. And what do they call this one? Citron. And Vert Moyen, green medium. And Vert Cinnabre et Jaune. I don't know if I pronounce that properly. Cinnabar, green, yellow. And what is this one? Bleu de Delft, which is Delft blue. And this is Autrement Français, Ultramarine. And this is Blue, pale blue. And obviously Blanc white. So there you have it, crew. The Sennelier oil pastels. They blend really well together and they're pretty cool. So you can even smooth them out, that rough, ridgy thing that I don't like. I have no more fingers. You can actually smooth that out. So it's literally like, it's like oil paint. It's like an oil stick pretty much. So those are the Sennelier oil pastels, and definitely cool to use them in your mixed media and stuff. All right. Talk to you soon. Peace.